straight to the coaster. We kept telling each other we was going to hit that treadmill, but guess what?
We never did. There's always some excuse not to get on it. It feels like an eternity.
Your life.
Yeah.
It sucks it right out. At the end, when they say you barely made it,
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, I did.
You kept going on every launch.
All mine.
No.
I got the car keys. See ya.
Howdy, y'all, and welcome back to Redneck Road Trips. Today's adventure is a special one for us. This is the start of the theme park season for seasonal parks, and we're basically back home. I mean, I call Kings Island home, but Dollywood is also home to us too. And today is actually a special day because it's the kickoff to the 40th season at Dollywood. What would you say you would be excited about for today?
I hope we get to see the Queen. If you're not here, Dolly, we understand why, but I'm praying that she will be here for the parade.
Yes. You know, you've been here the last 2 years, and you've got to see her. I've not got to see her yet, but unfortunately, like a week or so ago, her husband actually passed away. So we don't really look for her to be here, but if she is, then, that'll be awesome. I'll finally get to see her. But if not, like she said, we understand. But anyway, I'm excited to just get back on some coasters. It's been, I think, 4 months for us. And get that cinnamon bread. Can't wait for that. Hopefully there's not too long of a line. It's already packed here this morning. We just got here. They just opened the gates and we're parked in lot D. So if you've ever been to Dollywood, you know that D is like the second lot back. So it's already packed. But yeah, I guess the potential to see Dolly, cinnamon bread, and of course ride the rides and see all the new things that they've done. They've done a lot of new stuff to this park as well. They've spruced up the country fair section. And they've got a new Dollywood sign. They have a new restaurant, but I don't think it opens until later in the spring. And I know they've done some like refreshments to a couple of other things here. I'm curious to see if Blazing Fury is open, because it was closed for a long time, and they're supposed to be adding some new features to it, and updating some stuff. So I'm curious to see if that's going to be open as well. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the park.
Let's go hop on that tram.
Yes.
We'll have another tram out here shortly to pick you guys up. Remain behind that safety line.
Up there you can kind of see where the new parking lot's going to be. Going past another tram. Looks like they got Wild Eagle tested. And we are off. I about fell getting off there. It is absolutely packed. Like they're already almost to the tram stop. People are waiting. So
We're going to be staying in a while.
yeah, which has to be expected on days like today. We're fortunate enough to get the stickers this year. I mean, you came last year and you didn't get one.
I dragged in here too late last year.
Yeah, but this is what they look like. It's got the grist mill on it.
And it says it's a 1986 original, just like me. I'm telling my age.
About 7 minutes till the park is supposed to open, and this is the crowd situation. It's busy.
A few moments later.
Alright, y'all, we're starting to move. I think they've opened up the gates. We're still a long way away from them, so you really can't see it from here.
4 moments later.
It's been about 10 minutes, and we're almost to the turnstiles.
A little later.
And we can officially see the turnstiles now.
20 minutes later.
Alright, y'all, we've just about made it.
Later that same evening.
And we are officially in Dollywood. And it feels good to be back. Yeah, me too.
Let's ready to go and get on Big Bear.
Yeah.
Straight to the coast.
Yeah, we're going to try to get on Big Bear. We'll see how this goes. Over there is a 40th anniversary sign. A sign for their Food and Flower Festival. Now, we've been here for that.
I do.
But you've been here for the I Will Always Love You Festival too. But this is my first time, so new things for me to see.
I always like the I Will Love You Festival the best because of all the pretty pink colors.
I don't know about you, but I'm gassed. Already gassed.
We kept telling each other we was going to hit that treadmill, but guess what?
We never did. There was always some excuse not to get on it. And now we're paying for it. But it's okay because we're getting ready to ride some coasters, so. And yes, we got to get up there because we just heard Thunderhead go by and we heard screams, so people's already on the rides. Yeah, I'm gassed. And there it goes.
My favorite.
Now, I could be wrong, but I don't remember those fountains running at any point last year.
I don't either.
So that may be another one of their new upgrades. Which I don't remember those barrels, do you? We didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to this area. We've done the drop tower like 2 or 3 times, but that was enough for us.
One and done for me.
Yeah. Well, no, you rode it twice.
Oh, yeah.
I rode it 3 times that day, and we've not been back on it since.
Never will.
And the
Or another one.
thing is that this is one of the smaller ones. I could never imagine getting on that one at Kings Island. Because this one's like 200 something feet, and I think the one at Kings Island is 3 something. You just fall for a few seconds, and you don't fall the whole way, but it feels like an eternity.
Your life.
Yeah.
It sucks you right out.
But if you're a thrill seeker, that's definitely the most thrilling ride in this park. Looks like the old buzzard is all alone. Usually he's got a crowd, but I think everybody's just trying to get to the rides. I can't remember his name. I used to know it. If you guys know what it is, leave a comment down below and refresh my memory, please. And we have made it into Wildwood Grove. Gonna head up here and try to get on Big Bear, maybe Dragonfly, then work our way back down the hill. Looks like they got some kind of bubble thing over there for the 40th. Can't really see it right now, but we may try to get a better look at it later. Oh, she's got some kind of, yeah, they've got some kind of wand system or something it looked like. And they was waving it. You ought to be a bubble fairy. That one, was that like a guitar? Or?
The end of it was a butterfly.
Oh, a butterfly. I was thinking guitar. Both would work in this situation. Now, something we have not yet done is pull up that app and make sure these coasters are even running. Because we don't know.
We're rookies.
Yeah, we forgot everything that we've known up to this point. Because it's literally been, I mean, it's been 4 months. This is the last park we was at last year. And that was the beginning of November. And today is March 14th. So, yeah. Oh, there goes Big Bear. It is running. And this is one that we missed because when we were here the other day, when we were here last time in November, it was down. They were waiting on a part, so we didn't get to ride it then. So, when was we here before that? Like, was it Halloween? So it was probably like around September is the last time that we got to ride Big Bear Mountain. So I say, without further ado, let's get down here and get in line. There's another one of those interactive things. Yeah, you can see the bubble wand on it there that you need, the little butterfly thing.
I want a butterfly thing, honey.
You want a butterfly bubble wand?
I don't want to pack it all day, though.
No.
We'll
Probably
see.
run you about $40, like that lantern we got at Kings Island. We got to use it like twice and then had to leave. But it's a nice keepsake that we have now, so, I mean, that's good. Oh, I feel like that we're just not moving fast enough. Like, we're used to getting to a park for rope drop and then just running. But by the time we got in, it was like 15 after 10. Everybody's already done their running. That's one thing I don't understand about this today, is normally Dollywood will, we always come on Saturday. I know they let pass holders in a little earlier on Saturday. But typically they'll let you in the park, let you go like so far up, and then they'll have a rope that you wait for them to drop. But today they didn't open the turnstiles until right at 10 o'clock. So, I mean, it's good for the people who are here early this morning, but that wasn't us. We got up at 4 o'clock this morning and drove down. Looks like there's a bit of a wait, but that's to be expected. This is the newest coaster here and probably the most popular. It's definitely the most popular amongst the kids, I'd say. There it goes.
With their back against the seat back. Enjoy your big...
Almost an hour later and we finally made it up to the station. It's been just a long wait.
It has. It's been an hour in the fast lane too.
Yeah, this is the time saver lane, so we're using our golden hour passes for this, but this is the only thing we're going to be able to use it for because it's actually after 11 now. Just got off of Big Bear Mountain. I want to say that was probably pretty intense for you, wasn't it?
That was at the end when they say you barely made it.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, I did.
You kept going on every launch, and I've never seen that with you before.
It's been a while.
Yeah, like I said earlier, about 4 months, so.
Out of shape even with roller coasters.
Yeah, we just come here completely unprepared today. And on a side note, guys, look at this. It is absolutely crazy up here still. So we may have only got to use our fast pass or time saver for this one ride, but it was probably worth it. I mean, it's still out in both lanes out of the queue, and you know those queues are full. So now I think we may try Dragonfly. It really just depends on the size of the line. There goes the big bag right there. Because I don't want to wait too long on that ride. That's one that it's fun and it's nice to say that you've got it, but it ain't one that I'm like dying to get on that I have to do every time I'm here. Kind of like Mystery Mine. Or in Vertigo at Kings Island. You know, it's just I'll do it.
Mystery Mine here.
That's what I said. Mystery Mine. It's like one of them things you want to do it about once a year, but you really it's like. Who cares if you do it every time, at least for us. Obviously, it's a great ride for the kids, but... Okay, let's see. Looks like, since we don't ride it a lot, I really don't know how backed up that line actually is. I don't know how long of a wait that would be. I guess we could maybe look it up on the app, though. I think that's what we'll do before we actually decide to get on it. I think we decided to just skip Dragonflyer for now and just go straight to Thunderhead, your favorite, because it's running. It says it's like a 40-minute wait. Is it? Who knows? We'll figure out when we get there.
Every ride in the park right now is about a 40-minute wait.
Yeah, 35, 40 minutes on most of the coasters. The ones that are up, there's a couple of them that are down right now. Lightning Rod's down.
Hopefully that comes back up.
Yeah, we want to ride that before we get out of here today. And I think, which I don't know what you want to do, but I think once we get off of Thunderhead, I want to go do that ride right there, Wild Eagle. It's not the biggest thrill in the park by any means, but I love it. It's smooth. That is the only ride here that takes you upside. No, it's not the only one that takes you upside down. Mystery Mine does too. Bruh. But it's the only one I think with big loops in it, so I guess that counts for something.
Oh my God, no way,
Rather than starting off small and gradually working our way up like we usually do, I got a feeling we're about to step it up like a whole new level of intensity here. I mean, if Big Bear was that bad on you. It's telling me what this is going to do.
Gotta get here ready for lightning rod.
Yeah. And looks like the queue is all the way out. Now, we don't know how many switchbacks they have opened in there. So, maybe not that many.
Always want to make the most of your time with us at Dollywood. To minimize...
Almost an hour later, and we finally made it up to the train station. So,
We're ready.
yeah, we're ready for it. I just got off of Thunderhead. I don't know what time it is, but I think it's getting close to like noon or
Lunchtime.
yeah, it's about time to get something to eat. So if we can, we're gonna go ahead and get our drink cups that you get with the Go Pass, and then maybe go get some cinnamon bread or something, and then just maybe hang out and wait on the parade. If it happens, we haven't heard anything today. We've been in the park like 3 hours, and the only thing we've got to do is ride 2 coasters. It is packed today. We're experiencing wait times that we normally do not experience here.
Me and my friend usually comes to this every year. She couldn't come this year because her kids were sick. But we've never had to wait like this.
This is like Kings Island last year. Season pass holder bad. Well, we've made it back down to the front of the park where they got the "I will always love you" sign, and down here by the turnstiles. We're getting ready to head towards the sequins. I wish I could have been here the first year that they did this, because I know that you said that they were very vibrant pink.
They were. You can tell that the sun is bleached on them.
Yeah, you think, which I don't know what it costs for something like that, but you think they would like refresh it every so often or something. Looks like they got the news station here. We've seen them quite a bit down here in the Tennessee area. They were at the chili cook-off. I will say that this is, to me, more beautiful than like the Christmas one. Now, I'm willing to bet that all these people standing here is probably trying to get cinnamon bread in there. So if they are, I don't know if we'll get cinnamon bread right now. Because I know they do it down here somewhere, and I think that's where it's at. And then I know that they do cinnamon bread at the grist mill, and that always stays packed. So it's probably a good bet to say that it's going to be bad.
Cinnamon bread, I'm going to manifest.
Oh yeah, make it happen. I wonder why all these people are standing around in here. Like, does the parade come? Let me turn the camera. Does the parade come through here too?
I always stand in my usual spot down by the stage.
I'd say that it does, and I'd say it may go over through there too, because there's people lined all the way around. There's like a news station or something over there. Well, it's looking like a good sign that she may actually be here today.
When they start putting the paint up, you know it's before it happens.
Which, from what we've heard online, is usually like around 2 to 4 is when they do the parade. So that's why I think we're going to try to get something to drink, get some cinnamon bread, and then try to find a good spot. You'll get a good spot or find somebody for a good spot. I don't know about that.
You know me, honey.
Yeah, we ain't getting wild though. Over here we have that love sign. You've had your picture done out here before.
That's so pretty. I love their cross.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
So something I was looking forward to was seeing that Dollywood sign that they're supposed to be putting up here, but I don't see it. It don't look it's up yet, which maybe that'll come a little bit later in the year. So I do plan on coming back. I want to see their summer lights, fireworks. They've got a new drone show or something for the summer. So maybe they should have it up by then anyway. Well, guys, change of plan. The line to the cinnamon bread was backed up 1.5 miles, so we're going to wait on that because it's getting close to when the parade will probably start. So we're going to maybe ride Barnstormer. I don't know. He said a 5-minute wait, but this is looking a little bit more like a 25-minute wait. So, and they're just running. Are they just running one side? Yeah, they're just running one side today. So I don't know. I don't want to miss Dolly. We may just hang out and wait. So we're headed down to the country fair section, and you can see here that's the old way that you used to be able to get in. But now they reroute you over by the carousel. I thought that both sides were supposed to be open, but I guess not.
Is that a new splash pad down there for the kids?
Maybe, I didn't see it, but they've done a lot of work down here, so it very well could be.
I'm pretty sure it was. I've never seen it.
Now, to be fair, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys, we never came down here much before, so yeah, I see that. I think that splash pad is new, but we never really came down here much. We rode like 2, maybe 3 rides down here, and that's been it. All right, so you were right, honey. They do have a new splash pad down here. Seemed like there was a building here before. I don't remember what it was. Like I said, we didn't really come down here a whole lot before, so. But yeah, I remember these games and stuff over here. And then, like I said, normally that would be the way that you would go out. But yeah, splash pad. And I think that country fair building there, I think that's new too. I don't know. You guys that come down here more than us will know, but
We don't never come over here.
no, we're always on the coasters.
You hear it?
Yes, we finally got confirmation. Dolly is here. They said they'll be doing the parade about 4:15, so it's about 1 o'clock right now.
So we got time to get something to eat
Yeah.
and go and find a spot for the parade.
Yes.
I will get a good view of the queen.
We're gonna try to. There's people that's already lined up. So, I mean, I'm sure there may be like some people that just come to see Dolly. They won't ride any of the rides or anything. So, yeah, we're gonna try to contend with them. But hopefully, we'll get a good enough spot and we can see her here in a little bit. We had a little bit of change of plans from whenever we talked to you guys the last. We was gonna try to get something to eat, and the line was like crazy bad, backed up. So we decided to put in a mobile order. It's gonna be like an hour. So she went ahead and got our entitlement cups for the day, and then we decided to go ride Barnstormer. So just did that. We got our first duel. Only when we come here, Barnstormer's just running one side. But today it was 2. They opened it like right before we got on. They opened up the other side. So we were excited about that. I've always wanted to duel that. I mean, the bad part is though, is that I wasn't even paying attention to the other side. So we may as well just been going on the single thing. So
Still feels special though, because they
Yeah.
never hardly do it.
yes. Now, one thing I will say that's a major bummer is Lightning Rod, I think, is still down. It's been down all day. There's a couple people who got to ride it earlier this morning. It's been down ever since. So I don't know what's going on with that. I thought the chain lift was supposed to fix that, but, you know, all the downtime, but me too. But it is what it is. I mean, these things happen. Oh, no, we hear it running.
You tell lies.
I tell lies. I didn't look at the app. I
There's
just,
nobody on it.
well, then they're testing it. Yeah. So they're trying to get it open back up. So that's good at least. So we got about an hour and 15 minutes or so before the parade, and we have settled on a spot. I think we're going to stay right here by this trash can.
And we're not moving.
Yeah, no,
I'm
we're
pretty sure they taped the tape to the trash can, so we'll be right here.
right. So we're waiting on Dolly. Something I want to talk about right quick is this has been a mess. I'm not complaining, but we was about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago now. We'd put in a food order through their mobile ordering app at Iron Horse Pizza. Never got it. I went up there to pick up my food when it said it would be ready. The mobile ordering line was backed way out the door. Never got it. It said that our order was picked up. We didn't pick it up. So now we're out money. They were going to try to go to guest services, see if we can get this straightened out after we see Dolly. But yeah, this is just a mess today.
It really is. This is the crowdest I've ever seen it.
Yeah, people.
I think in, what, 3 years?
This is your 3rd year now. And people were saying, you know, that it was really crowded this year, more so than it ever has been. As you can tell, like the lady behind us, she got out of line and went and asked, and they said that basically that she was going to have to reorder her food. So I don't know. We're just going to go to guest services and try to figure it out. So it's about 10 minutes till Dolly comes in. We got us some swag. Got a couple of these fans, pom-poms. You got a sign.
We all love Dolly.
Yes. But y'all, we stood for 2 hours to see her for 15 seconds, but I'd say it was worth it. I feel like we're headed in the wrong direction, but I'm trying to get up here and see if I can't get this food order thing straightened out. Everybody's following Dolly around the park now, but we're headed in the opposite direction. So we gotta give a shout out to Dollywood, y'all. They hooked us up. I just went up and explained to them at the pizza place that we didn't get our order. They said just grab something from the warmer there. So we got our food and now we're going to enjoy it.
They made it right.
Yes, they made it right. Props to you, Dollywood. We didn't have to fight with nobody or nothing. They just said take what you ordered. So I don't know if it's just where I was really hungry where we've not ate today, but that pizza hit the spot.
That was really good.
Yeah, it was.
But now I'm sleepy and dragging.
Yeah, that's the problem with coming to a theme park and eating in the middle of the day, is you get that like after lunch sleepies, I don't know what else to call it. Get your belly full and you just want to curl up somewhere and go to sleep. But you got to keep pushing through, right? Got to keep going. Now, on a side note, it is still crowded here, but it's nothing like it was. I think people followed Dolly to the exit and just left. Here's like another angle of the grist mill over there. Now we do plan on getting cinnamon bread. We'll probably wind up just getting it and taking it with us though, I'd say, because we usually, when we're in the parks, we don't eat but maybe one time. And that cinnamon bread, if you've ever had it, is very filling. Here we are, another trip to Dollywood, and we still haven't went across the bridge and visited all those areas over there. One day we'll make it over there. So we're down here at the schoolhouse, and I'm assuming that this means it's like a 40th anniversary attraction. It doesn't really say anything other than just has the date on it there, but yeah, I'd say that this could be one of those things that was here before. On a side note, Blazing Fury's still not open. So, and it does have one of those little signs up there on it too, so it's probably marking that this is a 40th anniversary attraction. So something that we noticed is that they have painted Tennessee Tornado, and it needed it, guys. It was bad. We had kind of debated on whether or not they were doing this in the off season because we saw some clips of like work around it. But so we had kind of debated, you know, hey, are they actually painting it or is that just a shadow? We couldn't really tell. But we knew they was working on it. So as it turns out, they painted it. So as it would seem, that right there is the case for a lot of coasters right now. They're just not running. So what is open is very backed up. We just went to Wild Eagle, and there's no way that we're going to wait that long. It was completely out of the queue and back all the way, like almost down to that little gift shop thing. So there's no way.
You usually come here and you can walk straight on it.
Yeah, Wild Eagle is a capacity machine, and it's usually, like she said, just almost a straight walk on no matter what. And for it to be backed out like that, there ain't no way I'm waiting that long. So we may just have to slow it down and kind of look at some shops and stuff. Because the coasters that are running, and there's not many of them, are packed. So here's our first look at what I'm assuming is the new restaurant that'll be done. And I gotta be honest with y'all, it seems like it's a lot closer to the fence than what I thought it would be. I thought it would kind of be like back in the hole over there, like in the corner. But it looks to me like it takes up most of the room out here. So we'll try to give you guys a little bit of a closer look. Looks like the restaurant itself is kind of back in that hole there, like what I had thought. I can't really see over this fence or through it, so I don't know what this building over here to the side is. But I guess we'll find out together. Now, last year you couldn't come through here, so they have kind of put that fence back a little bit. You could come up to the end of this little seating area here, but that's as far as you could go. So there goes Wild Eagle. Now see, that's more where I expected the restaurant to be. But it does take up a significant amount of room, more than what I thought it would, which, you know, if they're putting in some kind of like big restaurant, of course it's going to take up more room. And I don't know, like maybe it's got indoor seating, which would be nice, because it gets hot down here in the summers. We were down here, was that like 2 years ago, I think it was, in the middle of the summer, and it was awfully hot. Like, it was so humid. It rained a bunch, and it didn't help nothing. But yeah, that was our birthday trip. You see Mystery Mine running there. That was our birthday trip right in the middle of the summer, and it was awful. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We still had a good time in the park. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. It was just really miserably hot and humid. So we found us a nice comfortable bench to sit down on here in the shade, and I think we're going to just hang out here for a few minutes, people watch a little bit, maybe try to figure out a game plan. But I'd say, unless Lightning Rod comes back up, I'd say we're pretty much done riding rides today. Honestly, I thought more people would leave after Dolly, but they're not. Like,
I'm amazed. I'm two coasters all day. We usually have them all in within like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's crazy. And last year and the year before last, you came on Passholder Day, and you actually got to ride a bunch of rides. You probably rode everything, didn't you?
We did. We rode all the coasters before Dolly's parade.
And now this time around, 2 coasters and a flat ride, and that's all we've been able to do today.
And we didn't use like our go passes because we didn't know that we could do that to get the pass lane in the mornings either, and we still got to ride all of them.
Yeah, this year we actually used our time saver, but I mean the other line was backed up so long that, you know, it was the entire hour we waited just to ride that one ride, so we didn't get to use them anymore, which, you know, everybody else knew about that hack too, so it is what it is, I guess. that lounge fly. That looks like you.
It does look like me.
It's black. Looks like, what is it, like a record or something on the front of it? Yeah, that looks good on you. No. No, I can't afford something like that now. You know better than that. No, you're not going to get close to that. It ain't going to come to you, honey. Yeah. Mission accomplished, y'all. Cinnamon bread has been acquired. Here now.
All mine.
No.
I got the card case, see ya.
No. Save some of that for me now. Get back here. All right, y'all. So we got our cinnamon bread. I think now we're just going to go ahead and bounce out of here. A lot of the rides are down. What is open, like I said earlier, is way backed up. It took us almost an hour just to get cinnamon bread. It was worth it. Don't get me wrong. I'd wait 2 hours for cinnamon bread, but it's just
It's time for us to go.
Yes, we're out of shape. Out of theme park shape anyway. And these long lines just they ain't worth it.
This is the busiest I've ever seen this life.
Yeah.
I hope it don't become like the normal to be that busy here all the time.
Yeah, like we know that Dollywood wants to be like Disney North or whatever you want to say. But man, I hope, like, it's a good thing because it means that people are coming to theme parks and, they're spending their money here. That's good for the park. It's good for this business. But man, is it miserable if you're just here as a guest. Like, you can't do anything without waiting. So I know we're going to come back. We've got plans to come back 2 or 3 times. The crowd levels won't be this bad the next time we come, at least I wouldn't think. But now I am very disappointed. We only got to ride 2 coasters. At least we rode Thunderhead though, right?
Yeah.
So that's a plus. But would have loved to ride the Lightning Rod. It's been down all day. As of this recording, it's still not open. And that's the only thing that I would probably hang around and wait a little bit longer for. So I think we're just going to go ahead and bounce out of here. We may go find something else to do. And as always, exit through the gift shop. Looks like we got some 40th anniversary merch. I don't know, I'd like to have something because this is the 40th anniversary, so we may pick something up right quick before we leave. Looks like they got some cards, a patch. Got some ornaments here for the tree. They had some other ornaments too. Some more stuff. They have some other ornaments over there as well, but they're the breakable kind. They're a little bit more expensive. Looks like we got some refrigerator magnets. And some pins. There's a hoodie that looks new. And there's a shirt right here, I think. Well, it does say 40th on the sleeve, yep. And yeah, there's another one. So they have plenty of options to choose from, that's for sure. So we've got a few things, and we decided to go ahead and check out, but here's the checkout line. I mean, there's been a line to everything today, y'all. Everything. And we are finally exiting the park. It feels really wrong to be leaving right now, but we just couldn't do it any longer, guys. We had to get out of there. Safe to say it's going to be a minute to wait to get on the trolley, too. Oh, we survived, y'all. It was a long wait on those trams. We had to wait for about 2 cycles. They seat 4 people across, but she actually jumped in my lap, and then the people next to us kind of scooted over and let her get in with us because we knew we weren't going to wait. We're like, we're getting out of here. Normally, in that situation, we'd probably just walk, but we're all the way back in D. We've been standing all day. We're just like, no, we'll wait. So we waited it out. Oh, it's been a day, y'all. Now, like you said, you've been here before, and it's never this bad. We got to ride 4 rides today if you include the tram, and that last ride on the tram was probably the best ride of the day. So, I mean, we had a good time. At least I know I did. Did you have a good time for what it was? Got to see Dolly. That's always a plus.
Got to ride Thunderhead.
Yeah, I got to ride Thunderhead if it was only just the one time. But, I don't know about you, but I'm glad I got to see Dolly. But I don't care if I come back to this event again or not. Like, I don't care to come back to I Will Always Love You Festival. I just mean, I don't know that I will ever come back to opening day here again.
Well, this is usually me and my best friend's girl trip every year. I don't know if we'll be back. Because she also came to the park today and left. She said this was crazy.
She may have been here, an hour or so?
Maybe.
At most. I mean, this is... I know it was real bad, like, for the Smoky Mountain Christmas, like, close to New Year's and Christmas. I know it was bad then. But for the most part, this park's not this crowded, usually. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know I'll ever come back for opening day or Passholder Preview. We'll definitely be back. We'll be back probably in a couple of months, really. But I was thinking about possibly doing Kings Island's opening day. No, no, this has warded me away from that. I will not be doing that. We did that last year, and it was bad then, too. I don't know if you guys saw that video. But we got to ride more rides than we did today, that's for sure. I mean, it's a good time. Any time in a theme park is a good time for me, I think. I love the energy that was radiating throughout the day, like the buzz and excitement of getting back into the park. So I'm happy to share that with everybody that was here. That was a good time to get to do that. But as far as like
there was just too many people.
There was a lot of people. And we even thought, we were like, well, once Dolly goes through, people are going to leave. There was a lot of people who did leave, but I think that most of those people were probably like the elderly. It wasn't people that was going to ride rides, because those people, they stuck around. So
they probably thought the same thing we did.
Yeah, they're probably like, oh, people will leave after the end of after Dolly leaves, and we'll just go ride rides. Because that's what you said you all did last year. But we actually took that detour and went and got something to eat, so that could have also played into it a little bit. We probably could have got another ride in if we wasn't trying to eat. But it is what it is. Like I said, we still had a fantastic time today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully we didn't complain too much about the crowds, but this has probably been like the busiest that it's ever been down here. I know that people were being turned away, even like to come into the parking lot or ride the trams over at Patriot Park. They weren't accepting any trams to come over here for a while, so it was a busy day. But anytime you can see Dolly's a good day, I think. But anyway, I've rambled for far too long. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know we did. And until next time, y'all be good.
Stay wild.